Can you? I just wanna say that I'm back. This time, not like half time or something like that. I'm gonna be back more than just that. Okay, so I will be trying to upload like as much as I can, as I feel like. I don't just upload. Um, I don't upload because I'm lazy. I just don't upload because I don't feel like it's worth putting my time and effort into it for too much, like I don't want to do it too much because I feel like that takes away all of this magic with it. Like there's no magic attached to this, obviously, but you know what kind of magic I'm talking about, like this, um, just this ASMR stuff. So I just occasionally upload because I feel like when you do the inner work, then you feel like you should only put out the things that you want to put out, not the things that you pressure yourself to put out, because that is wrong. The moment you pressure yourself is bad. It's bad. If it doesn't align with your spirit, if it feels off, if it feels wrong, then you shouldn't keep doing it. Right now, I feel like this is fine again. Like it feels still kind of, I need to push through a little bit, but it does feel better. So that is a sign from the universe for me to do this for you beans. So you have something to enjoy again and something to like watch and something to maybe fall asleep to. Um, that's why I'm doing this little ASMR session with some rambling, some auto rambling. Yeah, it's good to focus a little bit on yourself, about your inner peace, about everything that is around you, like the environment that you're shaping, because you are very powerful. You're shaping the environment, and sometimes you give your shape power to someone else that you're with. So, for example, there's certain people, they know like what you like. At least that's what they say. Like they say like you like this, so you have to listen to them. And sometimes they might be right with that you actually do like those things, but you still have to keep in mind that you also are your own personality. Like you are your own personality, and you have to keep working towards that. Like you don't just get influenced by things that you see from the outside when the inside matters more. That's also why I don't like get pressured myself to, oh, you have to upload more content. No, I don't care. Like watch something else, maybe like play something else. Like it is important to also do self-care, and it doesn't matter how much you put out, as long as you do put out stuff that others can enjoy, that is an enjoyable experience, then that's awesome already. But you don't have to constantly month by month put something out, like a machine or something like that. You're not a machine, and you're also not part of some kind of cogwheel. And if you are, then get yourself out of that wheel, that cogwheel, like get yourself out of that and try working on your inner balance, because you are not responsible for other people all of the time. You're responsible for yourself first. So you need to take rest, you need to get some sleep. That's why I'm here for you right now. You need to ground yourself a little bit, get some rest, get some sleep, and be kind. Be kind. Don't react to every situation with anger or with aggression. React to every situation with curiosity. Because the moment you're acting more curious, I feel like you're just letting more doors open, because that also does something with your brain, because it's like, oh, then there's something new happening, and then you go to that feeling, like you don't just be stuck, you just go for the curiosity feeling in your head, which is really good. But also curiosity kills the cat. So even that is kind of, you have to take it into consideration. Like don't like become curious about things that are like more going towards like a darker direction. But usually when that happens, your spirit, if you're clean and if you're not on any drugs or something like that, because drugs can fog your intuition and also your instinct. So when you're on drugs don't even listen to the curiosity at all. Like, at all. Don't listen to it, because that is just going to mess up your entire life. Okay? Like, it will probably do it. So listen to the one thing that is right, which is meditation, for example, or maybe working on yourself. What are good examples to work on yourself? You can go swimming, you can go cycling, you can go on a walk, you can just be, just be. You don't have to do anything. You can just be, okay? It's fine to just be. um, and yeah, then make sure that you get yourself comfortable right now. Make sure, since we're just on a just being part, make yourself comfortable right now. Tuck yourself like in your snuggly warm bed. And then I'm going to keep rambling a little bit, not talking, and you just listen to my voice. Got also got the beans here. I just love to give out some wisdom to some beings, because I feel like you guys are sometimes like trapped inside of your mind, and you want to go out of it, which I totally understand, and you should, because it's important that you don't trap yourself in anything. Except if you feel like you are in a position where everything is aligning perfectly, everything is working fine, you're happy with yourself and all of that, then stay like this. You're in alignment, you're doing everything right, you balance, you know what is right, you know what is wrong. That is perfect. That is the perfect outcome. I wish I was there. I'm not there yet, sadly. I'm not there yet. I'm still looking myself. I'm also like a mess, but it's okay. we all getting through this some way or the other. Yeah. Um, so I want you to make sure that you take good care of yourself, that you drink some water, because your body will eventually thirst for water, and you will definitely need water. So make sure that you hydrate yourself with water, no sugary stuff, nothing of that. Maybe some apple juice, or like something that is coming straight from, from fruits. You may drink as well, but mostly focus on drinking water, because water is life, pretty much. Um, get like something small to eat. There's also days where you don't have to eat all of the time, but like eating is kind of like what makes you in a sense. It's like if everyone needs food, I guess. So like everyone gets like what they want and what they deserve, hopefully. Like I just wish like that everyone can reach their dreams without getting distracted or destroyed by themselves. So I don't want people having like their dreams like crush on them, because it makes me very sad when I like hear stuff like that sometimes, when people just are not willing to have any dreams anymore, and to not make their own uniqueness actually part of them. I'm using my uniqueness to build something, to build something for myself, and also for the people around me. That's why I'm using my unique gift that was given to me to make something special in what I'm good at, and I'm very good at soothing people. I'm very good at, cuddling people and being snuggly. I love that. From the bottom of my heart, I do genuinely love that. But yeah, even like your heart can be like your greatest deceiver. So always like make sure that you put faith first, because faith is going to like transform you into something amazing, especially if faith is mixed with love. I think that is like perfect combination, honestly. Like when you put faith and love together, that is perfect. Because then you show that you care as well, and you don't just like love stupidly, even though I don't feel like you can love stupidly, but people have always proven me wrong. Like people can fall in love into things where you can literally ask yourself, what are they doing? But yeah. Um, yeah, make sure that you take good care of yourself, and I really hope that this little ASMR rambling is like helping you a little bit to calm down. Um, yeah. um, I'm just like you. I'm not nothing special. I'm literally nothing special. Even though I'm like shiny and glowing and all of that, behind this is still like a person as well. So like I'm also going through my own struggles as well, and it's not just you who's going through that, or maybe you're not going through anything. Then that's awesome. Then stay in that lane. But what I'm saying here is that things will always get better if you start focusing on yourself first. You know, like what I like to say is like I put God first, and then I put myself second, and then family and friends come after. Like that is like the hierarchy order, like in my brain at least, and I feel like also how it should be for everyone else. Honestly, that they put like faith first. Um, but yeah, not everyone is going to be willing to do that, sadly, which is kind of sad because I do feel like there's a lot of calm that comes with it. Because I'm also aligning more with the truth, Sometimes truth can be a bit ugly, and it can be something that you rather want to avoid, but sometimes the truth of things can be like ugly and hideous sometimes, I guess, but that's sometimes that you have to face, like it's life is messy, life can be clean, but it's also like important that every now and then you use like a vacuum cleaner and maybe some towels, and you wish like all of the dirt, all of the things that accumulated over the time that was like in your brain, you wish that you wipe that away, in a sense. Don't get pressured by anyone. If you're in an environment that like pressures you to do something and you're not even wanting to do that, then or you tell yourself you don't want to, like you want to do it but you don't want to do it, then get yourself out of that situation, literally. Even if you have nothing at that moment, any like escape is going to be granted to you, pretty sure. Like sometimes it can be very difficult. And honestly, like don't do anything stupid, obviously. Like don't just rush things, just make like a plan or something when you're in a situation like this, and then get yourself like slowly out of out of your mess, That's something that you could be doing as well. I've personally like never really dealt with a situation like this. I just tapped myself out. I was literally like, this is like just getting a bit too chaotic for me. This is stupidity, honestly. A lot of the times where you go from one party to the other, and like they tell you, hey, you want to drink, blah blah blah, and then you keep drinking, and then someone else has birthday, and then you go to that birthday, and I was basically like always like partying myself, but that is my story, and that is not your story, so I do honestly believe that things will get a lot better. Also for myself, I even tell this myself as well, that things will get better eventually, but it will always get worse before it gets better. That's just how it is, But we like to make things even worse when things are getting worse, because the tension is rising, because we like doing that because we're stupid, like we are genuinely like stupid, and I feel like it is a flaw personally. But who am I to say this? I do feel like this is a flaw. That once things get very high tension, that you naturally mess up your elevation. I think that is shitty. I think that is like the shitty thing that is like happening to every single one of us, I feel like. um, because there's people that might be always like on the high end and always be very open and embraceful, and they feel so happy, like they could literally get run over by a truck and they would still be happy. And there's still the other end of people that feel the exact opposite, you know, because of the environment that was around them. It wasn't even like their fault, but they accumulated so much like negativity that like at some point this extra pressure is just going to completely like crush them, you know, like, and that's not something that they will ever recover from if they also get this intense pressure on them, you know. And I feel like that is like really scary, honestly. Like that stuff is kind of really scary. I've personally learned how to cope with this. It took me a long time, honestly, to understand. Um, like I said, what helped me the most was faith. Out of anything that I did, anything, it was faith, okay? Faith, and yeah, uh, for me, like in the Father and the Son, having faith, you know? It doesn't matter if you stumble, if you hurt yourself, you know, if you keep stumbling, you're a child, you know, you keep stumbling all the time. And sometimes you really feel like you're losing it, but maybe you're just winning right now, but you don't even notice it, you know. When the moment when you feel like you're losing, you might actually be winning. I want you to remember that. You might actually be winning, you know. So don't think that you're actually losing. Just keep on having a positive mindset. Even when you face adversity or anything, you know, have a positive mindset. That's all we can do. Yeah. So this is some ASMR rambling. That's literally what I'm just gonna call it. So like all of this stuff in my brain that you can also take for whatever reason you want. um, yeah, I always try to be very careful with the words that I say, but even I slip out some words that might maybe not be fitting sometimes, but I try to like just be as well, you know. I try to just be. I do feel a bit better about myself right now. Things are aligning more positively. I feel like there's a huge wave of positivity coming, and I don't know. Like I feel like something is building up because I feel like an like tension in my body. So I feel like something is like definitely like coming up, or maybe I'm just pregnant. Then it has to be, and I think it's Dan. I think, okay. um, wait. I'm going to end this video here now. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to upload like much more than before. So there's gonna be a huge amount of videos coming for like consecutive days now. Where I just put like a bunch of my rambling stuff like on here on this platform, so you have like a little bit of a safety net that you can come back to when you feel like life is getting too tough. We are all going through this, okay? It's not just one person, okay? We all going through this, and we all can do like a change. You know, we can do the change, but we have to do it together and not alone. You know, like together, like one. Okay, so I hope you understand. um, yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video where I'm gonna be less rambling and more focusing just on soothing you down, calming you down, making you eepy, and so you can sleep some more, and yeah, telling you some pretty things, and yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.